right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here is a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And don't forget, they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
All right, hello everybody. We are back here for another weather video. Let's go ahead and jump right into it here. First off, let's take a look at your temperatures, and we got 50s and 60s throughout our area. 64 right now in Sioux Falls. It's below average for this time of the year. 64 up in Watertown. 61 in Aberdeen. 63 in Huron. And then out in western South Dakota, 60s, 66 in Rapid City. It is a little bit cooler in Custer, 55, 68 in Phillip, that's the warmest spot on the map, 61 in Pierre. And down into Nebraska, 50s and 60s, 54 in North Platte, 61 in Scottsbluff, 57 in Grand Island, 66 in Omaha, 61 in Norfolk. And then in Iowa, 60s as well, 61 in Mason City, 64 in Ames, and 64 as well in Davenport. And then up in Minnesota, 50s and 60s as well, 59 in the cities, 61 in Marshall, 63 in Alexandria, 63 in Mankato. Now, for the Sioux Falls area, as you take a look at the map here, we do have some activity on the radar picture. We do have some light rain showers and isolated thunder showers, a few rumbles of thunder here and there with some of these more intense cells. A couple cells here near Freeman, one northeast of Freeman, just east of Freeman, and then another one just west of Freeman. These are not expected to be severe at all, just a little bit of a heavy downpour with some of these cells, and then, again, with that quick hit of lightning and thunder possible. Now, there is another element to this. I'm going to pull this up here for you guys. Much similar, actually, to what we had yesterday. They are called cold air funnels, and they are tiny little tornado-looking funnel clouds. They're mostly 99 times out of 100 they are harmless, perfectly harmless, not causing any damage or any injuries or death. But if you feel like you're in harm, seek shelter immediately. But these things can occasionally and do happen on occasion, usually when it's cooler out and more cumulus clouds. And let me show you what I'm talking about here. Let me pull up the picture. Okay, so here is your picture. This was taken by Jan Boone. This was a funnel cloud in your Spirit Lake, Iowa, around noon today. So did want to mention that we had a funnel cloud there, as you can see on the map, on your screen there, on the map. That was, again, your Spirit Lake, Iowa. So thanks for that photo, and that was the weather story of the day today. Similar to what we had yesterday. We had another funnel cloud yesterday near Jasper, Minnesota, this time near Spirit Lake. So we shouldn't have to worry about, after today, we shouldn't have to worry about that. The pattern will change, and we'll get to that here in just a moment. But first, let's hear a brief word now from our sponsors at CE Construction.
From roofing to siding, CE Construction is setting the standard across North and South Dakota. Our expert team delivers quality, durability, and trust on every project. CE Construction, Dakotans helping Dakotans with their roofing and siding needs. Call or visit us online.
All right, so let's take a look firstly at our temperature outlook here over the next several days. Playing this out for you guys, starting tomorrow, as you can see there, temps will be warming up a little bit, near 70 in Sioux Falls, 68 for a high, near 70 in Aberdeen, as well as Rapid City. And so just kind of that mid to upper 60s across our entire region there. and then overnight lows in the 40s and 50s, and then for your day on Friday, temps will warm up. That looks like Friday will be the start of that warm up that we've been talking about, back into the 70s for our region, mid 70s for Sioux Falls, maybe even a few low 80s out in western South Dakota and western Nebraska. And then for your weekend forecast, near 80 in Sioux Falls, and then mid 80s in eastern Nebraska, low 60s in western Nebraska. Pretty interesting there. Otherwise, 70s and 80s for our region there. Again, warming up. And then close out your weekend even warmer. Temps in the mid 80s, 84 and 85 in Sioux Falls, mid 80s in the most of our region there. And so looks like a warm up will be happening. And then by the time we get towards next week, look ahead towards Monday, 70s and 80s again across our region, mid 80s in Sioux Falls, upper 80s in Minnesota, near 80 out in Rapid. And then next Tuesday, still warm. Although western regions, western South Dakota and Nebraska, will be cooler. Looks like we got a system coming in next week. Temps could fall back into the 50s, maybe even some 40s, and maybe even in the 30s in the Black Hills. Certainly on the table. Otherwise, ahead of this system, looks like 70s and 80s again, near close to 80 in Sioux Falls there. And now taking us out a week out, still mild temps, a little bit below average for this time of the year. If this plays out for the Sioux Falls area, near 70. Otherwise, 70s in Minnesota and Iowa and Nebraska. On the backside of the system, 40s and 50s. So it looks like we will have a system coming through next week, and then we'll see what happens after that. Now let's go ahead and show you guys the latest future scan. Alright, so taking a look at the future scan outlook. Again, we got those spotty shower activity and the Sioux Falls area, and then farther down to the south, and that'll clear out by tonight. And then for your day tomorrow, there could be a few light rain showers over in Minnesota. Other than that, we're not really seeing much there. And then for your day on Friday, looks like we're drying things out. Basically, after today, we're going to dry things out a little bit. We're not going to see any moisture in the forecast for the next few days. For your weekend forecast, again, looking pretty similar, pretty dry for most of us. The exception might be here in western and south central Nebraska. Could be a hit of some rain, but other than that, dry. And then on Sunday, same story, dry for all of us here in our Quad State region. And then by Monday, again, dry. Not seeing much there. Now, Monday evening, western panhandle of Nebraska, there could be some activity possible there by June 2nd, and then by Monday night, as you can see there, some shower and thunderstorm activity returns to the area, Wyoming, and then into western Nebraska and then western South Dakota, and then eventually impacting the Sioux Falls area there by Tuesday morning. As you can see there, looks to be our next chance for moisture for the Sioux Falls area. Looks to be Tuesday morning, and then Tuesday during the day, some rain and thunderstorm activity. Now this stuff could pack a punch. This could be a little bit on the strong side. We no severe weather outlooks yet, but we will be sure to let you know if that changes. And as you can see there for the Sioux Falls area, and then by a week out, Wednesday, things will clear out, looks like. But it looks like that Monday, Tuesday time frame, maybe even into Wednesday morning. Couple day stretch there of some more active weather. Alright, so that is all I have for you guys tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the latest video, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and be sure to follow us on all of our social medias, and we'll continue to provide you guys updates as we get them, and stay safe out there as always, and have a good night. Thank you for tuning in.